Hi, welcome back. Okay, so I am still in peaceful mode, but still playing survival. Um, and we're going to be moving shop today. So, the first thing we'll want to do is I'm going to need to take down all of this material around here. So we're going to need to grab our picks, and I'm going to grab a couple of slabs. Um, slabs basically because I'm going to make sure that I can cover the lava without um, having it get all over the place. This will eventually turn into my lava farm once I get some dripstone and enough iron to make a cauldron. Uh, so yeah, and I'm thinking about using fences, stone fences, in my architecture only because I have so many of them, and I would just hate to just just put them in a box and forget about them forever. So we're not going to do that. As far as these double chests are concerned, those will probably be the last things I move because it will involve quite a lot of sorting and juggling. My typical shop experience is basically um, setting it up with a four box system. Basically, one for animal and vegetable materials, another one for ores, because I seem to accumulate a lot more stone and ore than I do anything else. And then the rest will be tools and tradables. Tradables that can't be used as craftables, so non-craftable tradables. Does that make sense? Like emeralds and rotten flesh and things like that. So, and then of course tools and food. Uh, Now I did discover I was I've been playing Minecraft this long before I discovered this one trick. Um, so if you're playing on a personal server like I am, and you're not concerned about any challenges that you have, or you're not in the middle of any challenges or anything like that, if you get low on food, just go to peaceful mode. Just for like just to log in and log out of peaceful mode. You don't even have to log in or out. I think you can just toggle, and it will reset your food bar pretty easily. Uh, so just that's the thing, or just playing peaceful, seriously, and then not worry about food at all. I mean, there are certain parts about this game which are fun to play with, normal or hard mode on it. And if you're mob farming, easy mode is better. I don't think it affects the drop rates. I've never experienced a decrease in item drops or a change in loot tables based upon the difficulty of your game experience. So it's not like with other games that'll actually punish you for playing on easy mode or peaceful mode. And again, there is always the chance of going creative, but I don't know. I mean, this is going to be a persistent world, just like Pineberg, uh, which means that eventually, I am not ruling out the possibility that I will be. Is there actually? I didn't bother checking before. Okay, cool. There's no compost in here. Um, I'm not ruling out the possibility that I will take this to an actual active server. So uh, I would not want to spoil my players' opportunity to earn trophies in this game. It would just be really selfish of me to do that. So if I do ever plan to just play a side game based on this world, I'll probably make a copy of it and just play that copy. Well, like I do anyway, I make a creative copy, and then with that I test out test out designs like this one here. You know, I'm going to eventually be putting acacia fence all along down here and along this way to kind of contrast against this. It's the only other wood that I have available in the area other than birch, and I don't really want to use birch. The idea is to create a copper-looking piping system because this right here looks very steampunk already, and I might actually replace all these with acacia wood too, just acacia shelves, just to go ahead and develop further on that steampunk idea, or I might just keep the steampunk idea or theme in my own base upstairs, my camp or my shop. So yeah, setting up shop. Let's get on with it. So the house is basically the the villager house is very rudimentary. Um, I'm going to come all the way out to here. I think the first thing I want to do is I want to build out a platform, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to just be using stone. So let's put all this aside. I'm going to take this and this and this. I know I have fences here, but I don't think that's enough to really go. I don't know how I'm going to do these. I think the fences are going to be used mostly for the patio. That's what I'm officially calling it right now. I'm calling it a patio. Oh, I remember. Let's see. I don't really want mossy block upstairs because that's not something that'll happen. So that's one, two, and I think because the sun rises in the east, so I want north and west to kind of. I don't know. I'm being precious for no good reason other than the fact that I can. Um, because I'm in peaceful mode, so I can be really fussy about uh, where I want to put things. Oh, damn! This would have been a really interesting night to fight in. So yeah, we're going to do the stone brick for the workshop. So I'm going to grab a lot of this. I think eastern facing walls will also get moss because it's a cooler sun in the morning. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks good. That looks good. That's good. Okay, we're okay here. Again, I'm going to be putting acacia wood all over this, so it's going to change a lot of what's happening here. I wish the water would splash when you hit it. Isn't that silly? But I would want something like that. All right, here we go. So we only had 7 stone brick. Yeah, okay, I guess. We'll do one, 2. We'll go blop, blop. I don't want to be too symmetrical. Uh, Coming up to this part here. So this would be, well, actually, let's measure this out. Interior space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so the interior space is still a 10. You want to do 10 by 10? Sure, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That way, the facade will actually have some items on it that I can build up on that a little bit. Okay, here we go. Then we'll just do this. Now this does add an extra level to the roof, but that's okay. I'm not trying to be completely accurate with my design art, with my architecture, but and I can always replace these. That's the big thing. You can always replace them. All right, so we do want some stairs. I think I'm going to go ahead dead center for the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there, just like I did downstairs. And I'm not going to shut the place off to the villagers. They get access. 4. Right? Yeah, okay. So I think I am going to go ahead and. Oh, there's a wandering trader in here. That's cute. What do you got for me, buddy? I can do spider eyes. Oh, then that way I won't have to go out to get the pines, get the spruce wood. Then that would be great. I can start growing spruce wood. There is spruce forest back that way. You can see it actually on the horizon. It's not hard to notice. Do, 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 do. Do I have any rooftop? I should have rooftop. I want to use rooftop. Actually, let me see, a 10 by 10 space. So that's 100 bricks. I mean, that's 100 pieces. Uh, I think we'll just do slabs. We'll just do some slabs. Right. Oh, look, not even close to what I want, but that's okay. We're gonna have to get some more. Do I have any more slabs in here? Nope. That's all right. Oh, I want to make spider eyes. So, oh, okay, okay. I know how to do this. I know what's going on now. I don't mind building in peaceful mode, but well, technically everything's growing in peaceful mode right now, so it doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? I just have to be somewhere where there is no light and lots of space, and I think this should be good enough. Yep, perfect. We have a hoe. We should make another one though. So I got a couple of bundles. That should help. Do 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 do. I should have plenty of sugar cane. How many spider eyes do I have? Three? Good. Oh, okay. Well, shoot. Well, I get. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Let's just do this. That didn't take any time at all. We're not getting. There we go. Finally. I thought a hoe was supposed to harvest better. When I start mining underground, I will turn it to normal just because that's a challenge. No, I'm teasing. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know. I might keep this whole game in peaceful until such time as I feel like we want to start collecting more mobs. That's really what it comes down to. So, do you want to fight mobs? Not really. Aw, dang it. That was sad. Well, ugh. Are we getting close to sunrise? Not really. Well, that doesn't matter. We have three spider eyes, so I need three sugar cane. Then we'll go find our happy fun time guy. And he wants the fermented spider eye to make potions of weakness. We only get two. Okay. Uh, okay. I could actually get by with just one sapling. It would not be much. Still blown away. But there must be a chunk of wood in there somewhere. Great. Now it's raining. That ain't gonna happen, buddy. No, thank you. I know it doesn't affect me with when it comes to the mobs because I'm playing it peaceful, but I just not in the mood for the rain right now because I want to just get things done. Um, did want to keep some of this just so that I can get a dog, so we're not gonna. Oh yeah, that's it. There you go. Even though Spider Eye can be craftable, it's traded, so we're gonna do that. Oh wait, you know what? It's better to get two than it is not to. Um, yeah, we're back to using this now because I want to go ahead and we didn't really set up shop, did we today? Got sidetracked. Should be more than two or three pieces. And eventually he does sell dripstone too, so I might get lucky. Okay, let's just get all this out of the way. Okay, so then this will go here, and then a torch goes here for northeast, and then we mob. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and that's excellent. Then we shouldn't need to worry about anything else. Oh, okay. Let's get up here and finish this bullshit so I can get the shop moved over. Now, if I really wanted to keep mobs out of this mess, I could just put a slab right here, and then nothing will spawn on the inside. But I am a dangerous person, so playing in peaceful mode. Like I said, eventually I will turn it back on to normal, or maybe easy, just to farm more spiders, because it seems to be the only stable source of string that I can get, other than befriending a cat. I do have enough string I can make a fishing rod, and I'm pretty sure I can fish from this edge over here, but I don't want to bring this back further. I can actually fish over here. That'll be pretty okay. We're going to need a few more planks, which means I'm going to need to farm some trees. But we are going to move the shop right now, though. That's more important to me than actually finishing this up. Um, Feng Shui. Crafting on the east side. I think that's what it was. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. Oops, I went the wrong way. I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember my old studio that was like really, really successful. We faced north. Yeah, faced north. So yeah, my work table was on the eastern side. Was on the eastern side of the house. Is that right? So that's that, and that's that. That'd be north. That's where my table was. Yeah, it was on the eastern side. So we're gonna face up on the eastern side. What am I doing? What are you doing? I do have variable. Uh, mm, uh, eh, I want to save the slabs for something else. This is what I do. I spin around and around like a record baby. I think I want that. I think 18 is what I need. Oh, let's grab this. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Can I fit any of this in here? The thing is about bundles is that, oh, I could have made terracotta floors. Oh my, ah, damn it! Really, I could have done that. Um, okay, let's grab a chest. Uh, I'm just gonna say, can I grab the rest of this? All right, we're gonna bundle. Here, 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 here. Uh, I know those stack. I know that stacks. That's good. That's it. Okay, and then cool. Because I wanted to have at least two chests out. Okay, so we're good. That's it. My shop basically consists of that: composter, a couple of furnaces, crafting table, and the chests to put everything in. But we want to make sure that we have our floor down first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and thank you so much for doing that. So it's basically just going to be an armature for right now. We end up with 4 planks left. That's no problem. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be the enchanting room. And then I think what I'll do is I'm going to put a chest here and a chest here because I'm going to put the other backs over there. Then I will put this here and I'll put the two furnaces here for now. Oh no, wait, that was wrong. Doo, 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 doo. There we go. The composter goes there. Now, typically, what will happen is I'll have a hopper over these two, and then a hopper under these two, and then a chest that'll come out right here, so that I can go ahead and just, just automatically. You don't get any XP from making compost, so that's basically the primary. But having a hopper here to keep feeding things in, but then coming back and checking on this every now and then is just, it is a little bit on the tedious side, but it's workable. Okay, so there we go. Crafting station is set up. Let's see. Tools and tradables should be all that. Yep, 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 yep. And construction materials. Things that, there's not really much you can do about. Can I make terracotta slabs? Let's see. I think I can. Slabber. Ugh, that sounds rude. I do not see terracotta slabs anywhere. Oh, what is this? Resin brick slab. How do you make resin? Is that from beehives? Resin bricks. Oh, where is the one that lets me see what it makes out of? There's not one there? That makes sense. Okay, fine, whatever. So yeah, no terracotta building. Right? Construction, here we go. Uh, yeah, yeah, just get white terracotta. You cook it, it turns into that nice blue-white decorative rock, and then that's it. Huh. Well, nah, not for now. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away. Sleeping to the open air for now. Whoopsie. Messed up. There we go. We are going to want that, I believe. Is there anything else out there that I need? Oh, those two blocks and then my bed. Bed's going to be temporary, so that hurt. I might have to stop for a little bit here. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna go for it. Did we collect everything? Yeah, oh, wow, that's actually pretty damn impressive. Man, man. Okay, so then we'll do this. Oh, that was no. Uh-huh. It's the bundles are really good for like small amounts of random junk that you just have laying around. Just to kind of clear up a stack. That's really what it's all about, and I like them that way. I like them like that. I think bundles are one of the best things they put in this game. Um, More useful stuff like that again, please. Can't wait to start harvesting that. I don't know if it's legit or not, but I think when I leave a tree alone for a couple of game days, it has a tendency to actually drop more saplings. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just RNG in general. Who knows? I do not have a clear vision of my future right now in this particular world. I am just doing stuff and things. All right, that's going to be the toolbox. Excuse. Got an iron bucket because I traded for it, which was cool. Now, no, flowers are not something that you can readily craft with, but whatever. Okay, so feng shui says don't put your bed facing the door, but that's a pretty decent space. There we go. And that's it, kids. Rest all for now. So, yay. Slowly taking my time, really wanting to plan things out. There's going to be a lot of changes, obviously. Um, not particularly sure how this storage system is going to work itself out. I don't think I'm going to want to get double chests. I think that actually what's going to happen is that I'm going to end up with um, uh, tools. So it's going to be animal, vegetable, no, animal, vegetable, mineral, and then tools. I think that's how I'm going to work this. But as you can see, there's a lot in here going on. Um, and I have already cross-contaminated most of my stuff. Silly to think of it that way, right? But that is essentially it. Slabs, this can then turn into armor stands, I believe, right? I can make an armor stand. Can I make an armor stand with this? No? I thought we'd make armor stands with with smooth stone slab. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, I need more. What? Huh. Why didn't it bring it up? Oh, because duh. See what I mean? All right. There we go. And our first decorative piece will go right here. Doing. Let's put you in a pose. There we go. I love it. And then pants. There we go. And then, yeah. This was such a lucky find. Skeleton. Does it not work? There we go. And do we have anything else? You know, I really should make a shield. I have the materials for it. I just don't know why I didn't do it. Anyway, uh, so I'm gonna say thanks for stopping by, checking things out. Still haven't completely decided on what I want. I do want a steampunk kind of vibe going on here, but I kind of want to not go over the top with it too much. Really want to get in there and start digging around. I've been in there a couple of times. My characters died for it. There's the pine forest all the way the fuck back there. I know there are dripstone in the area because I've seen it. Um, I don't know if there's any bamboo nearby. I haven't found any jungle biomes, but that is the spawn point back there. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to level up. Actually, do I have enough zombie meat? There should be. No, I don't. So it looks like I'll be going ahead and doing a normal run a few nights just so that I can farm up some more rotten flesh. And yeah. So I think the next step will be clear that out. Uh, I'm going to leave that structure. It's not going. It's not doing anything. I'm going to leave that one too, and I'll leave that one too, just to kind of keep an aesthetic. We got to move the ducks, chickens, or whatever they are, the cluckers. Got to move the cluckers. Probably set them up next to the sheep. I'm going to keep that space there. That's going to stay where it is because that'll be the lava farm eventually. Um, oh, well, shit. No seedlings dropped. That's not cool. And that's kind of it. I think I'm going to go ahead and start growing some more. Yeah, let's do that. I thought the show. Oh, I know why. Because I went to bed and then, yeah, okay. Well, that happens. Anyway, for real, signing off. Till next time, be nice and play well.